Hello, friends. Hello, my fabulous astrological psychic tribe here, my bohemian tribe, whatever spirituality you belong to, whether it's just spiritual nomad or Wiccan or pagan or shaman, whatever, you're awesome. Thank you for joining me. I'm going to go ahead and start shuffling the cards here. I want to start these live readings by getting two cards for the Iran and US conflict that has been going on, which I'm sure several of you have seen throughout the news and different news sources. So I'm going to draw a couple of cards that'll speak to that situation collectively, and then by all means drop a comment, let me know that you're here, and I will draw you a personal tarot message for whatever stressful situation that you have at hand, for whatever stress you might be dealing with. I'll get you a card. Hello, Keisha. Thank you for joining. Hey. Okay, let me see here. Iran and US conflict. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Okay. So what we have showing up real quick, and I'm going to make this brief, guys, so I can get to your readings, okay? We have Death and the Five of Wands showing up in regards to the Iran and US conflict. Okay, whew, I'm not gonna lie, guys. This is it's very heavy energy. But I see, with Death looking at the Five of Wands, it's interesting here. With Death looking at the Five of Wands, to me, this is world leaders and the people in these countries looking for a way out, looking for an end to the fight, to the conflict. So with that being said, I feel like it's something that isn't going to last very long. This does speak of, yes, there's still being some conflict, there's still being some, strong negative energy and having to reach terms. Now let's see what the advice and guidance is with this real quick, and then I'll move on to you guys specifically, and I'll draw those of you here a card. So we're going to draw a card real quick for this. What is the guidance that we as a collective, we as a people can take to improve this US-Iran conflict? This is beautiful. And it's another major arcana card, okay? Temperance. How we can improve this conflict going on. Hello. Thanks for joining. How we can improve the conflict with Iran and the US going on. Temperance. This is exactly what I was feeling. Compromise. We have to reach a compromise. We have to be willing to give. We have to be willing to take, and vice versa with the other side. There has to be equal give and take, is what Temperance is saying. There has to be a way to channel, I'm getting with this energy too, way to channel the fiery energy that is going on, that we have going on right now. And the best way, Temperance is telling us to channel that fiery, aggressive energy that is going on, is to channel it through creativity and through working together, through connectedness, tempering our anger. Yeah. This is a symbol of the fire angel Michael stepping in to help out with this. But really strong energy of, tensions are high. Tensions are high, and it will be up to, it very well could also be a Sagittarius, or another fire sign who steps in here, a fire sign leader, so Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries stepping in here to help bring more perspective, just more perspective to this conflict that is going on. Okay, so that could be a very specific thing happening. All right, Keisha, I'm going to go ahead and draw you, Keisha, a card for whatever stress you have going on. Hello, Susan. Thanks for joining. All right, Keisha. I'm using the Rider-Waite Tarot deck. All right, Keisha, for you, we have the Three of Wands. I feel like the guidance here for whatever stress you might be dealing with, Keisha, is what is going to help you is to, number one, there's a couple of things here. Number one, look at things from a higher perspective. Take a step back, ask some more questions, get a little bit more information. There's some other details. Don't just hone in and focus in on one or two things. There's more details. That's the first thing. Second of all, I think it's going to do you well with any kind of stress going on to give yourself also that step back. You see this person here stepping back and taking the broad view, stepping back by going on a trip, traveling, or simply going on a hike in nature somewhere, a little getaway, just some little getaway that will give you perspective and bring you a little bit more peace. That'll help remove that stress. So I hope that helps, Keisha. Susan! All right, Susan, if you are game, I will draw you a card for any kind of stress that you have going on right now. Just guidance for that. Okay, I feel like yours, Susan, is popping out here. Okay, Page of Cups for you, Susan. So with any stress that you might be dealing with or that might be up and coming stress, you are being encouraged to take the Page of Cups approach. So to me, this is what will be helpful for your stressful thing or situation is actually to connect with someone else. Connect and share your feelings. I mean, just have an emotional conversation with someone. And I'm getting with the Page of Cups that it could be with a younger person, just a younger person than you, or simply what could help with that stress is discussing, I'm almost getting like going back to a younger you in this scenario, and whatever is stressing you out, going back to the younger you, your childhood or whatever, and like there's something to pull from there. There's an emotional root there that might be affecting the stress now in your present, and that'll help bring you peace. But overall, what I'm getting with the Page of Cups is to simply connect with someone else and someone new. Share your feelings with someone new. Someone's new perspective will help you out. All right, question everything. Are you still here? Question everything. If you're still here, I will draw you a card if you would like. Just send me another message saying here if you're still here. Just 1 second, let me look at the comments going on. What? Oh dear. All right, question everything. I see, I was a little behind on comments. Okay. So, question everything. This is for you. For whatever stress you have going on or that might evolve in the near future. Okay, nope, I feel like the top card is showing up. Okay, 7 of Swords for you. So the guidance for you with whatever stress you have going on is simply shift your mind from it. Again, there's a couple of things, but let's start with the first thing coming through. Shift your mind from it. I mean, force yourself to, for instance, if you just keep thinking about something that keeps upsetting you, or if you keep putting yourself in a situation where you're surrounded by a particular person who is stressing you out and making your blood boil, separate yourself from that or deter your focus. Distract yourself with something else. All right, question everything. I feel like you're actually being encouraged to distract yourself with something else. So whether that's a game, whether that's a TV show, whether that is simply calling someone up to talk to someone and just have a fun and light conversation, walk away from it and distract yourself with something else. That is literally gonna help you in your stressful situation. And I feel like it's gonna help alter your mind, alter your mindset about whatever stress it is. Whatever stress it is, it'll help alter and reprogram your mindset. And I think you'll be surprised at how quickly you walk away from it, is what this card is telling me. How quickly your mind will shift out of it, or you'll see the result of your mind reprogramming your mind and distracting yourself. You'll see that physical result if it's with another person, if that makes sense. So there is your guidance. Alrighty, Ginny, I see you. And guys, if I miss you, just send me another message whenever I'm done reading for someone else, just saying you're here, okay? But Ginny, I am going to draw you a card here now. Shuffling away. Guidance for Ginny. Okay, I feel like it's this one. Ginny, you have the 9 of Pentacles in regards to whatever stress you might be facing. You're welcome, Ginny. So the message I'm getting here with the 9 of Pentacles. The best way for you to handle your stress and stress manage right now is to, a couple of things. Number 1, go outside. Literally ground yourself, walk barefoot on the earth. I know it's cold, at least in most regions, unless you're in, different different part of the world. But if you can, allow yourself to walk outside barefoot. The electromagnetic electromagnetic connection with the earth and your feet. You live in Florida? Okay, great. That electromagnetic current and connection with the earth is so powerful. Grounding is literally being proven by science to be very powerful and to remove inflammation from your body. So if you are struggling with any inflammation, let me just tell you that will help a lot, I feel like, for you. Second of all, with the 9 of Pentacles here, what is going to help you in your stressful situation is pretty simple, I feel like. That is giving yourself a pleasurable experience. Give yourself permission. You have permission here with Spirit saying you have permission to give yourself just a pleasurable experience, or buy yourself a nice gift. Feel free to just splurge a little bit on yourself. Okay, just splurge a little bit. I know it's not always advisable to just do that, especially if you're trying to budget, but you are being encouraged to do that, and that will actually help your stress tremendously right now. So, yeah, essentially that's what I'm getting. Something that has to deal with that material pleasure and success. So, there you have it. Alrighty. Oh, thanks, question everything for that point. Thank you for the likes and the comments and everything in advance, okay? Hello, Karen. Karen, if you would like a card, send me another message here. I'm ready to draw. All right, Karen. The advice and guidance for Karen in her stressful situation. I feel like yours is kind of buried here, Karen. Hang on, we'll find it. We'll get it. Oh, okay. Karen, your card popped out. We have the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, the best way, Karen, for you to handle your stress or any up and coming stress right now is, first of all, to get really in tune with your feminine power. So getting in tune with your emotions, getting in tune with your receptivity. I'm kind of feeling here like if there's been some sort of blockage or issue when it comes to receiving money, when it comes to receiving anything of value that is coming up for you, and what will take that weight and stress off your shoulders is if you simply allow yourself to be a lot more receiving right now. I mean, more receiving than you have been. Oh, I see. I see, Karen. Yeah. So, sometimes, I mean, I know there's many reasons why we put up walls or whatever in order to protect ourselves, but I feel like what the Queen of Pentacles is saying here for you, in order for more of that peace and stress relief to come in, it is going to be about opening up to receiving. And specifically, I do feel like it's receiving, a gesture or a physical gift, something, whether that is someone paying for your drink or someone just gives you some gift card or, something like that. And if you're one of those people who's just like guilty for accepting it, don't do that. Accept it. Whatever it is that might be coming through here. And that is going to be, I feel like, a breakthrough thing with handling stress for you. So I hope that makes sense. Overall, with the Queen of Pentacles, do some earthy things as well, meaning connect more with the earth, or salt baths, stuff like that can be very helpful. Oh, hey, spirit readings, Gigi. All right, Miss Gigi, if you want me to draw a card for you. Oh, no, you're fine. You're fine. I'm shuffling away for Miss Spirit Readings, Gigi. So the best way you can handle or cope with stress. And CL, I see you. All right, Miss Gigi. All right, we have the Eight of Swords popping up for you. So this is your guidance in handling whatever stress at hand. So, the first answer I'm getting, ooh, swords, yeah. The first message I'm getting with this is simply to walk away. Simply to walk away, even if you're feeling the weight of oppression from spiritual forces or someone in particular who might be imposing a certain amount of anxiety or stress with you. Um, so I know that's a pretty simple answer, but furthermore with this, I feel like, Gigi, there's simply a message here of walking away from a toxic person in the community or a toxic thing that you might have been involved with within the community, Gigi. And there's another thing here. I feel like, okay, you know what? I have to get you another card for clarity before I speak more to that, because I feel like this one's a little bit more complicated. So let's see. All right, you have Queen of Swords clarifying. So there's more swords for you. Okay. Taking a time out will give a lot more clarity and bring a lot more stress relief. Giving yourself distance. Oh, I see, Gigi. Yeah, giving yourself distance from something or someone. I'm sure you're an intuitive person. You'll know what this is that's causing you the stress. Giving yourself that distance is going to give you a lot more clarity and probably give you a bit more information on how to cut that thing or cut that person out, you know, how to permanently distance them from you or that situation from you. So really, I'm just seeing it essentially as a little bit of a time out to gain clarity. And not looking, ooh, this is coming through real quick before I move on, Gigi. Not looking to other people, not looking to like someone who's trying to be the deterrent for you in a specific decision or what you should do, you know, just someone who's trying to impose their opinion on you. You know, turn yourself away from that distraction, from the distraction and opinions of others. And that's what I got. That's what I got for that. So there you have it. All right. So let me see here. Let me just go back up. CL. CL, are you still here? Send me a message if you are still here, CL. All right, CL, getting you a card here. You're welcome, Gigi. You're awesome. All right, CL, here we go. Ooh, okay, yours is coming through fast. Strength. All right, so beautiful. Best way for you to handle whatever stress is going on right now is to really step in your personal strength, to be very expressive and bold with your values right now. That is actually going to bring you the most peace and is going to free you from whatever stress is going on. Okay, so boldly declaring something. I don't know if CL, if this means boldly declaring a truth, you know, to a family member, to a friend, or, you know, and there's a feeling here with strength of getting really raw and vulnerable with your heart. And that is, in my opinion, when it comes to matters of the heart, those are the most bold things and courageous things that we can do for ourselves in our lifetime. So standing up to those or receiving those heartfelt gestures, or, but for you, I do feel like this is about really declaring and expressing yourself really boldly in some way. If someone you're specifically feeling intimidated around, or if there's someone who just draws out the animal or aggressive side to you, I feel like standing up to it, and standing up to it, of course, in a professional way, in a very diplomatic way, will serve you the best. But the boldness and the strength comes through simply speaking to that issue, that stress, whoever is causing that discomfort with you. So, by finding your strength, I feel like in your expression, you will alleviate that stress. So I hope that is helpful and speaks to you. All right. I'm going to the bottom of my comments, guys. So let's see here. Oh, you're so welcome, Ginny. Thank you for saying that. Mohammed, are you still here, Mohammed? Anyone else who is still here and wants me to draw a card for them, let me know. Send me a message here. I feel like for the next person, I'm actually feeling called to switch. Katie, yes, I will draw you a card. I was just saying, I feel called for the next person, so that's you, Katie, to use the animal oracle deck. So we're going to get you an animal spirit guide. So in regards to whatever stress you have going on, Katie, here we go. Oh, beautiful. You have the stag. So right off the bat, I'm feeling some strong masculine energy surrounding you, Katie. I'm feeling a really strong masculine. We established that. But a male figure who's really protective over you. It could be someone who's older. So that's interesting. But how to best manage whatever stress you're going through with this card. I feel like actually this is saying to tap into your masculine power. So whatever that is, could be connecting with the element of fire or air, because those are the masculine elements. So there's that. But also, I feel like that masculine presence that I'm feeling, it could be talking about connecting with a specific masculine figure that's close to you. Oh, okay, Katie. So yeah, that guy who you're feeling right now as I'm talking to you, I feel like there's a connection with him, or a conversation, some sort of exchange of energy with him that is going to help you bring a little bit more peace of mind and alleviate whatever stress might be going on or whatever stress might arise, okay? And I'm getting very strongly breakthrough with the stag. The stag is speaking of breakthrough because you see the doorway energy here with the two trees in the background. And so I feel like you're stepping through some sort of spiritual doorway. It's a spiritual breakthrough through this, through alleviating this stress. So that's really interesting and specific to come through here. Give me 1 second. I feel like there might be something else. I am just feeling simply, Katie, just to look out for any symbol of stag that might arise. So whenever you see a stag pop up in the near future, and this is what I love about the animal spirits, is they usually pop up to show you who's around you or what's around you to look out for, and that's going to give you a stronger indicator. So there you have it, Miss Katie. I saw your other message here. Oh, very interesting. Okay. Oh, very cool, Katie. Very cool indeed. Well, there you have it. All right. I know I've probably missed someone here, so send me a message if you're here and you want me to draw you a card, because I just, it gets lost in what I can see here. And remember, guys, if you do want a deeper reading, because I just don't have time to do deeper readings whenever I go live, if you want a deeper reading, you can always email me or message me on my Etsy shop too, and we'll work something out. So for the next person who sends me a message and wants a card, I'm feeling like going back to the tarot for you, unless you really want an animal spirit oracle. Just let me know. All right, Katie. Interesting stuff you got going on. I do wish you the best with all that. Alright, give me 1 second, y'all. I'm gonna go back through my messages. Send me a message if you would like a card for guidance. Oh yeah, Mohammed, are you still here? Love, are you still here? Comment below, let me know if you are. Ooh, just like moving my camera all around here. I'm using my phone, guys, so it's a bit small. Oh, cool. Okay, I see you. Okay, I'm gonna start with Mohammed. You sent me a message first, and then love, I'll get you a card. So Mohammed, here we go. Card for you and handling whatever stress at hand. Okay, we have the Three of Pentacles showing up for you. So interesting. I'm feeling with this card to bring yourself a little bit more peace and to alleviate your stress. You're being guided to put yourself in the spotlight in a way, Mohammed. Put yourself in the spotlight. Let yourself be seen. Let your work or whatever creative project or endeavor you have going on, let it be seen. Let your peers and people who are surrounding you see it, because one of them, I feel like, has the power to give you the recognition that perhaps you've been waiting for with something, and a breakthrough, especially a breakthrough in recognition and seeing you or seeing your work for what it truly is and the value it offers. That is going to be the key to alleviating the stress or anxiety that is going on or may arise. And I am getting simply also sharing the plans, the ideas that you have. Especially, I feel like a lot of this has to do with a job, with career, and the purpose that you feel driven to with that. So if that helps you identify more specifically, personally, what that is. But yeah, there you have it. It's about allowing yourself recognition and putting yourself on a sound, yeah, it just might sound a little vain, but do it. I feel like it's going to serve you well. All right, love, love. Love, love. I am drawing you a card now, and I'm actually feeling the Animal Oracle for you. So here we go, love, love. Okay. Ooh, we have Goose. I love Goose. So Goose for you and how to handle stress right now. First guidance with this is connecting with an intimate partner. And I'm even feeling and hearing with this card more sex. Allow yourself to have more sexual satisfaction or adventure even. But really connecting with an intimate partner. And allowing yourself to be seen with an intimate partner, love, love, is going to really help you and alleviate stress, anxiety. Now, the other thing I'm picking up here with Goose is the other thing I'm getting is redirecting your creativity or moving your creativity to a different audience or expanding your audience in some way. Community, whether that's your community or audience, clients, people you work with, or just friends, your social circle, whatever. There's a message here of redirecting and expanding with that audience. But it starts, in order to expand, it starts with needing to redirect something with your creative efforts. So don't be afraid to join a different group, a new group you've never joined before. Whether it be online or whether it be in person, within your city, town, whatever. But most strongly, with whatever stressful situation, is that connection with an intimate partner. Or, if you're not with someone, it's about sharing. There's a deep desire and need to share intimacy, to share the depth of you with them. And that's going to be very comforting. So there you have it. Let me get back to my comments, y'all. Make sure I'm updated here. Okay, I have time to draw one, maybe two other people. Guidance for whatever stress you're going through. Oh, sure thing, Mohammed. So, if you would like a card... Oh, hello, Bonita. Yes, I see you. All right. Switching back to the tarot for you, Bonita. I hope I'm saying your name right. Here we go. Almost there. Ha! All right. The guidance for you and whatever stress you might be dealing with, Bonita, here is the Five of Cups showing up. So, an interesting card to see. There's a sadness here with this card, first of all. But the guidance in this to overcome whatever stress you're going through, Bonita, is I'm specifically getting for you to shift your focus from one friend group or from one group of people that might be negatively affecting you and your energy field, to turn away from them. And it's interesting, you say you haven't been feeling well, you've been feeling sick. I feel like there's some toxic, some toxic person or people, whether it's your work environment or your social circle, their toxic energy. Oh, you blocked a few people? Well, that's good, because I mean, it looks like some of those people's toxic energy was affecting your physical health. You know, energy is real. If you allow the energy to stick around for too long, it will affect you physically. So anyways, the beautiful thing about this Five of Cups, of course, is that you have the medicine in the background here. You have the fulfillment and peace right here, very close to you. So what this is telling me, you know, with these upright cups and that are behind you, Bonita, is that the solution is within your grasp, first of all. And I'm just kind of speaking what's coming through right now. So I'm sorry if this is a little sidetracked, but the solution is within your grasp. The medicine is within your grasp. Liquid solutions are going to be the best for you right now, whether that is liquid medicine, you know, actual medicine. Liquids do tend to work fastest. So there's that. But I feel like there's something else here, so give me 1 second, Bonita. I am hearing the words, take your losses. Cut your losses, take your losses. Allow yourself to grieve, Bonita, over whatever situation, whether it's because you blocked certain relationships, had to let certain ones go. Allow yourself to go through the grieving process, and that is actually going to bring you that peace and alleviate the stress. You know, first taking the action to walk away and doing what you did, but then allowing yourself to grieve. That's a big key and factor here for you with the Five of Cups, all right? So that'll be most healing. Oh, I see, Bonita. Very interesting. All right. You are so welcome. Remember, guys, if you do want to do just a deeper reading, because I can't do deep reads with the live, you can always email me and we'll set something up, or just direct message me on my Etsy shop and we'll work it out. All right. So I can do one more. I have time for one more live reading. And then I think I'm going to end with another card in regards to the U.S.-Israel conflict, because I'm curious for more information. I'm sure some of you are as well. Yeah, sure thing. Balkis Miracle. I hope I'm saying your name right. Yes, I can draw you a card. Balkis Miracle. I'm just going to call you Miracle. How about that? Okay. So I'm going to pull you one from the Animal Oracle. All right, so Miracle, the best way for you to handle and alleviate the stress that might be arising for you is showing up through the guidance of the cow. Okay, with the cow. Give me 1 second. I need a visit with the cow. First thing is connecting more with Mother Earth. Okay, miracle, connecting more with plants. Um, and hopefully, I'm not getting real specific with that, but I mean, with plants, meaning walking more in nature, grounding yourself, that kind of stuff, or plant medicine, natural based plant medicine. That could be something. And you'll probably know this instinctively as I'm talking, or when it pops up. But that's popping up. Okay. Before I speak more to Cal, I'm going to go ahead and get you a clarity card. I've had to do this with a couple of people. Sometimes you just need more information. Okay, here we go. 6 of Pentacles in combination with the cow. Very earthy energy going on. Okay, first of all, I'm getting a Taurus surrounding you really strongly, unless you yourself are a Taurus. However, it could be both. But there's Taurus energy surrounding you very strongly. Venus energy and Taurus energy, which are one and the same. Okay, so there's something with that energy or that person who has something to give to you and will give you some reciprocity, okay? Reciprocity, some balance. And that is the key to finding the peace to whatever stress that is going on with you. I'm feeling with this energy, there's some balance coming to you through that person. And I feel like, it's probably a conversation. However, it could be an energy exchange, like working with a Taurus who's like a Reiki healer or who is a herbal healer or a chiropractor, something like that I'm getting. And there's just that exchange of energy, and I feel like it's affecting heart issues specifically. Okay, so wherever, because Venus has everything to do with the heart. And I feel like a lot of this has been, I'm getting really specific here, but I feel like a lot of this has been held in your body, and that's why we're seeing a lot of this earthy energy. And so sometimes we do that. The energy doesn't just come in and go back out like a breath of fresh air. Sometimes it gets lodged, it gets locked, it gets trapped in, that muscle memory or whatever. So it's rooted, though, I feel like, with heart issues, okay? But, if I can face the cards right here. But as you see, this man is holding the scales of balance. And then we have a very Taurus-like influence with the cow, and then the earthy energy. So again, just look out for that person or listen to what they have to share with you or what they have to give to you. Because I feel like that specifically, most importantly, is going to help alleviate whatever stress that may be ailing you. So there you have it. I know there was like several things kind of thrown in there, miracle, but yeah. There you have it. There could be some extra money showing up here that might alleviate some financial stress as well. And that's beautiful. Who doesn't like extra money? Okay. So guys, I'm going to take a step back from doing the pulling personal cards. I'm going to pull a card for the U.S. An Iran conflict, you are so welcome, Miracle. And if you haven't yet, guys, please subscribe to the channel so you stay updated with all the lovely content that I have coming out in the new year and, you know, stuff like this. And it just helps support the energy work that I do. So here we go. I'm going to pull an animal oracle for the Iran-US conflict that's going on. And I'm going to pull one that is going to represent the likely outcome of this conflict. Okay, here we go. I'm feeling this one. Oh, okay. So if you joined me at the beginning of this reading, I pulled cards and we had death pop out. We had the Five of Wands pop out. And the likely outcome is very opposite that energy, which is awesome, really. We have the Otter showing up. So the first thing that I'm getting with the Otter showing up with this US-Iran conflict is the fact that we need to learn how to play together. There's that in a general sense, but what I'm really getting with the Otter here is that the US with other countries is needing to find its fun, its lightness, its liveliness again in working with other countries. We've lost due to several things, leadership and just corruption going through politics, you name it. We have lost some of this fun and lightheartedness, playfulness that we should have when working with other countries and working with other foreign leaders. And this is really the key and solution, and I feel like the likely outcome for us when we embrace this Otter energy as a collective, as a country. We have to allow ourselves to not be so serious, because when we are so serious, the Otter does not play that way. When we are overly serious, we get ourselves into trouble, and we can invite in more negative energy and conflict. So it's very funny and beautiful that we see the Otter here saying that the likely outcome is more lightness of spirit. And there is a sense of healing. The likely outcome is showing up is a sense of healing. And because I'm tempted, and I'm sure it looks like some of you are interested enough, I'm going to get a tarot card and just see what else I can pull with the Otter here. Compromise is very important. Yes. Compromise is an art, whether it's in personal relationships or big political relationships. So I'm just going to shuffle a card out. We're going to see what card pops out with the Otter. Woo! It's almost more magical when the cards just pop out for themselves, don't you think? Ooh, did y'all see that one? That one just like popped way high. Okay, so I guess this isn't surprising. We got another 5 popping out. 5 of Swords this time. Okay, so conflict energy. 5s almost always represent conflict, delay, and having to face a challenge. So this is a challenge. It will, this US-Iran conflict is not going to be an easy remedy. Um, However, there is strong evidence of someone backing down here. And it's funny. I feel like Five of Swords with the Odd here is really saying that there's something that has been a bit miscommunicated. Miscommunication is big in any relationships. Communication in general and experiencing miscommunication is big. So there's been a miscommunication, and the miscommunication, is not only causing the strife, but for some countries, for some leaders to walk away from certain deals, from certain compromises, seeing things with clear precision right now, especially with the eclipse energy that we just had. It's going to be hard to see clarity right now. So this is going to take a little bit of time. It's going to take time, but the embodiment, it's important for us as a collective to embody the energy of the otter right now. Okay, so again, playfulness, liveliness, lightness, and with feeling. Otter is a very interesting creature because otter can go between land and water, so it's a dual creature. So I feel like this is speaking to that duality that we as a people and our leaders need to be using. Looking at the black, looking at the white of the situation. It's not just one or the other. And we have a very strong Capricorn energy right now, which has been reflected a little bit here. And the structures that have been put in place, guys, it is evident the structures that have been put in place are breaking down. There are certain rules, regulations, laws that are being broken, treaties that we are walking away from. And it's upsetting, of course, to some people, some countries. The specific thing that did happen, with the death of the Iran leader, the fall of things and the fall of him is really symbolic to moving towards, I want to say independence here, but I'm waiting for another card to pop out. But there is a message here strongly to watch our words, and especially our leaders and politicians, people who are in power, to really watch our words. I mean, that's really strong just alone with the Five of Swords. Swords have to do with communication, words, what's written, all of that kind of stuff. It's funny, just a few words can create so much destruction or so much beauty and positivity. So what just popped out is the King of Pentacles. Okay, this is nice. This is a positive omen. King of Pentacles, very strong Capricorn energy. It could be Taurus energy, but since we are experiencing so much Capricorn energy in the stars, that's what I'm getting with this. So what does that mean exactly? Well, that means there are going to be probably some firmer rules and regulations being implemented, which isn't always pleasant. However, it could be useful for us now. So with King of Pentacles, there is that energy. And with this conflict, it is bringing up things that have to do with our value as a country, our value as a collective, as a collective people, okay? This all has to do with value and guess what? Money. That's what the King of Pentacles is saying. Our value will be raised through this conflict. I'm not exactly sure how. I don't really know if I want to ask the cards how our value as a collective, as a country, is going to be raised by this, but that is what the King of Pentacles is saying here. So whether that's learning to compromise and play better together, and not to be insanely serious all the time, whether it's that, working out a deal with the country, whatever it is. But the value is going up. So that's interesting. All right, guys. So I'm going to go ahead and end it with that. Yeah, I'll probably do another live reading again soon. And I'm glad that you all joined me here. And if you just joined and you didn't get a personal card draw, I am sorry. I'm sorry. Alberto, I see you. Sorry I didn't get you a personal card. But I hope you got some insight, psychic insight here with what's going on with these world events here. Definitely some heavy cards, which is not surprising. But we have some positive energy here too, guys, with this conflict going on. And it really does start with the individual always. So, just communicate with love, beauty, and don't be so serious, because the seriousness of everything can cause more fear than there actually is right now, okay? So I feel like that's why the otter popped up, because it wants to remind us not to be so fearful and serious, but be playful and light. And when we embody that energy as a collective, it changes everything. Ah, yes, question everything. Ah, very interesting. Yeah, the banking system and everything. Oh, yeah. True enough. Yes, I see Tinsel, the Dread King. I did see something saying that they just found a bunch of oil. So, guess it's no surprise that this has to do with things of value and money. But it almost always does, doesn't it? There always seems to be a fight for the value, for the money of something. Yes. So it'll be interesting to see what else pops up. But yeah, that's all I'm going to draw for tonight, guys. I'm actually going now. So take care and subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet, so you're notified whenever I do more stuff like this. I do have new content coming in 2020 here. So there you have it. You guys are awesome. Don't stress over this stuff too much. Remember, be light, be lovable, and allow yourself to connect through fun. Let's change the energy level here a little bit. All right, take care, my awesome people.